Okay, this morning we're working a Lake Malawi mouth rooter, Fossorochromis rostratus. It's a big, big fish. In the winter storm, you want to hand me the chart, Susie? In the winter storm, we lost all of our breeders. I set up 50 what we call BRUs, breeders unsexed, in the breeding colony, hoping they would grow up. Well, they have, but they've just now gotten big enough to have fry. And, okay. This is probably the horses. Let me go take care of it. Okay, sorry about the break. The horses came up for oats, and our early force warning system, the dogs went out to bark at them. Maya, come over here. I don't trust you over there. So you stay here with me. The horses, I guess because it's rainy weather, think they need more than one ration of oats a day. They had their morning ration or daily ration early this morning, right after dawn, when I came out to check the greenhouses. And they just came up again for more, and the dogs told us they were there. Okay, so back to the Fossorochromis rostratus. Also, you stay in the greenhouse. It's a really big fish. Like I said, we put about 50 BRUs, breeders unsexed, in the breeding colony, and they just started reproducing. In fact, the fry were what, maybe a ½ inch long?
½ inch to 3/4.
½ inch, some 3/4. So they had just gotten big enough to reproduce. We probably shouldn't have processed the vat for another couple months, but we were in it. So what I'm going to do, we have close to 50 females. I'm going to show you 3 of the females and show you how big this fish is. This is how big these females have to get before they can spawn. And they get a lot bigger than this. These are very young females just having their first batches of fry. It's an interesting color pattern. At least they're not just a solid gray fish. And then I'm going to show you 2 young males who are about half the size they get, but obviously old enough. These are our 2 breeder males, big enough to spawn, and just starting to color up. They are beautiful fish when they're big, and they are really big. A big male would not fit in that aquarium without curling his tail. Our aquarium maintenance companies like them because they're big, spectacular fish. They get a lot bluer and greener when they mature. These 2 males have just started coloring up, just reaching sexual maturity. They've got a lot of growth to do. But you can see that's a big fish. Okay, I'm going to put him down here. Okay, I'm going to add them to the breeding colony. And then I guess we'll do a different video. I want to show you a snail project I'm working on, and we'll do that as a separate short video. These guys, what do you estimate? A couple hundred fry at least, and there were a lot of fry in the vat that went through the net. So they're going to do fairly well. I think we'll go ahead. We've got a fair number of 3 to 4 inch fish, and we've got some surplus males. Looks like about 15 young males, about 45 3 to 4 inch fish, which are way too small to sex. As you can tell the size of these other fish. I'll probably go ahead and sell those males, even though they're just starting to color up. But if anybody's interested in them, I'll probably list them and sell them. And I'll sell some 3 to 4 inch fish. They require a big aquarium. They don't seem to be that aggressive. They're incredibly adept at getting away from a net. So once you put them in a tank, they're permanent. You're going to have to drain the tank in order to get them out. When we sell these fish, back when we had before the winter storm, we had a bunch to sell. We'd have 50 or 60 males in a 55-gallon vat, run a net through it and get nothing out. I'd have to drain it down in order to catch the fish. They're incredibly adept at escaping. Okay, good Fossorochromis keeping, and I'll come back in a little bit about some snails.